South Park's brutal takedown of Prince Harry and Meghan Markle suggests there is a limit to the Sussexes' global ambitions, one royal commentator has claimed. "It smashed them to pieces really," Angela Levin said about the animated parody. The South Park episode does not name the couple explicitly, but it follows a Prince of Canada and his wife as they embark on a worldwide privacy tour. One reason they don't like Great Britain is because it's tiny and Meghan Markle has enormous ambitions to do things globally, Levin told Dan Whitten in an interview with GB News. These include telling people how they ought to be, showing compassion to those you know and don't know, don't fly. Do this, do that. Stand up for being a woman. The royal biographer continued, and here she is crying in this cartoon non-stop when she doesn't get her way. But you cannot put on all that pretense unless you've got substance underneath, before adding, and that particular princess, who I shall not name, hasn't got any substance. The episode makes a number of thinly veiled digs at the young couple's alleged demands for privacy while they pursue various media projects. South Park exposes major flaw in Harry and Meghan's biggest complaint with the media. At one point, they appear on a chat show called Good Morning Canada to promote the young Prince of Canada's tell-all memoir Wa. The chat show host asks whether, in reporting on the royal family for his new book, the prince has now become a journalist, despite suggesting in the episode that he hated them. The princess interjects, saying, "We just want to be normal people, all this attention is so hard." The host then counters this statement, proposing that the prince and his wife do not want privacy. US makes big threat to China over ending Ukraine war, latest Meghan and Harry tipped to opt out of coronation, report Putin's cheerleaders make threat to nuke Yellowstone, Insight. The prince and princess then storm off the set before moving to South Park and becoming Kyle's new neighbors. Once they are settled into their new place of residence, the prince is seen playing a drum kit loudly in the street outside his house, yelling, "Hey you! What you looking at? You ever heard of privacy?" They then conduct late-night fireworks displays intended to stop people from noticing them, while the princess declares, "How many more princes and his wives have to live in this nightmare?" The privacy dig is not new. The Sussexes have faced this accusation ever since they stepped down from royal duties back in 2020 to pursue projects in the US. No next step for Meghan and Harry after losing all value, says Ben Shapiro. However, the couple have consistently denied the claim that they stepped away from royal life to seek greater privacy. Meghan addressed the charge head-on during the couple's interview with Oprah Winfrey in 2021, claiming the media created a false narrative. "I've never talked about privacy." The Sussexes' global press secretary released a similar statement following the release of their Netflix show back in December, calling it a distorted narrative cooked up by the media. Ashley Hansen said in a written statement, "The Duke and Duchess have never cited privacy as the reason for stepping back. This distorted narrative was intended to trap the couple into silence." In fact, their statement announcing their decision to step back mentions nothing of privacy and reiterates their desire to continue their roles and public duties. Any suggestion otherwise speaks to a key point of this series. They are choosing to share their story, on their terms, and yet the tabloid media has created an entirely untrue narrative that permeates press coverage and public opinion. The facts are right in front of them. Nonetheless, Meghan is reportedly upset and overwhelmed by how she has been portrayed in South Park, according to a source close to the couple.